How's it going, everybody? Doing a hard candy ramble here today. Eating hard candy ramble vid. Guess this is a request. I was asked about this. I planned on doing one, but I was asked about it, so I might call it a request in the thing. So we shall see. Film this tonight's gonna go up a little late. I'm tired of work. It's been a little bit, so between being sick and going down to Florida, I was beat by the end of the day. But yeah, got a game coming tomorrow. PS5 game. So I might just do a pickup of that. I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow. So when I get home from there, I'm gonna probably film a vid or two. I don't know how I feel. But yeah, I got a game coming. I'll probably do an updated collection of some. I might pick up another one, so I might wait. I don't know. My aunt had given my fiance and I $200 Amazon gift card, so I grabbed the game and I might grab another one. We'll see. I don't really want to pile them up like crazy. I haven't touched the thing since we left. I didn't play yesterday either. I might try to play a little Dead Space tonight. I have some ideas in mind. I've been thinking about ideas about the little whodunit thing that I was gonna do. I'm kind of playing out scenarios for the first part, episode, whatever you'd like to call it. I think I'm gonna do multiple kind of locations. I don't mean like actual locations, but like I might film one in here, but I might also do a little bit in the dark, kind of like a flashlight type thing. But I think I'm gonna do multiple locations, but kind of in the same kind of area, almost like a college campus. I was thinking, but I don't know if I'll go that route, but something of that nature where there's multiple kind of areas, buildings, or whatever. So I just got to think up some names of people and how many I'm gonna have. I was thinking maybe like 6 to 8, probably 8. So I'm gonna have to come up with some names. Oh, that's easy enough to do. I need to actually write the names down though, so I know them for upcoming videos or later videos. It's still, like I said, it's fun to think about. I should have brought some water. I struggle to get that one down my throat. That sounded kind of terrible, but what are you gonna do? But yeah, like I said, names and stuff. I'm gonna try to probably this weekend do the first episode. My sleeve is rolled up like a fucking 50s. Get my cigarette pack rolled up my sleeve. Like I'm in The Outsiders. But yeah, I'm gonna do the first one. I'm not, like I said, I'll have ideas in mind, but I'm not writing full blown scripts here or anything. I might jot down notes, but I'm not. It's gonna be like everything else. The names are important, and then knowing who bites it or whatever, and I know who's gone and who isn't. But everything else is gonna be my usual, just as it comes out, Ideas popping up in your head. Like I'll have enough in my head when I do it, but I usually start to go with the flow too. But like I said, it's kind of exciting. It's not going to be You might have a few props here and there, but it's not going to be anything crazy background-wise and stuff. Now, maybe the end of this year, early next year, we're in a house, and I have more locations to film, specifically like a shed or a basement. I can do something like this again. I remember, doing MS Peak. I did that one in the shed where I'm like, there's something out there, the Firewatch type thing. That was really fun to do. I just don't. Realistically, I could if I said, I asked people downstairs, how do you mind if I just film the basement? They probably wouldn't care, but I don't want to do that. I don't know. It would be too weird, I think. But like I said, I'm going to film like one in the dark, kind of like, oh shit, the power's out type scenario, type thing. So even if I'm in the same room, you might not realize you'll know, but it won't seem like it is, I guess. Yeah. That's, like I said, that's exciting. We gotta start watching the second season of Reacher. I think there's only a couple episodes left. We were gonna wait kind of until they were a bunch ready to watch. I saw they're making like The Strangers. I guess it's gonna be like a prequel to the first one. I think it's like The Strangers First Night or something like that. Comes out in May. Could be interesting. I like the first one. I actually like the Strangers Pray at Night better than the first one. We saw that in the theater. I did not see the first one in the theater, but one sec. I had to let one rip. It's fucking pouring and windy as shit today. I was getting soaked on the way home at the train station too, because the umbrella was useless because the wind's just blowing it all over the place. I'm like soaking up my train seat. Shit. But yeah, I go to the doctor. I come home tomorrow. I gotta do the Goosebumps reading. That will be by Friday, I would think. And then I'm gonna go into the roleplay type stuff, over the weekend. I'm gonna have time over the weekend too, and time to myself to be able to do it with, like, kind of go nuts filming if I want to film like 3 or 4 videos, Saturday or Sunday. So that will be fun, of course. Drop that one. Doesn't mean that will happen because then I want to do something else, start playing a game or something. Go take a walk. Actually, I'm gonna start listing some stuff on eBay again. Just kind of start the year off strong, and then hold back. Just beef up some money I spent during the Christmas holidays, and so should beef up some money, extra money, to get the bank account up to where I want it to be. I think a lot of people do that. Like, always have a number. Don't let your bank account go below this number. Don't let that go over this or do that, But yeah, I need to get in there and sell some, probably a couple of coins, and there's a couple of games I want to get rid of that I planned on doing, but I was just like, I'll hold on to them for a little bit. I don't know how I'm gonna go with the retro collecting in the new year. I'm gonna focus, I think, on the original Xbox, maybe PS2. Maybe, but I think original Xbox. Probably get maybe an N64 game here or there, and it would probably be Xbox. And I say this, but it will change. Like, I'm talking about, like, go not heavy, but the main focus of the retro stuff's gonna be like the original Xbox, and probably the PlayStation 1 actually. We'll see. That always changes. Like I said, the main focus right now is the PS5, so that's why I'm not going to go nuts, I don't think, on any of the retro stuff, but Xbox will be the main focus. Because the PS5 is the thing that I'm playing right now. I was actually looking at Transformers Devastation. I might still get it soon for the Xbox One. That might be my last Xbox One game, physical copy. And like I said, I'm going to get back into the game stuff, obviously, so I might do the pickup tomorrow as one of my videos. I don't know if it'll go up tomorrow, but and then do like another collection. But I might wait because I might pick up another game and then just put that in the collection. Cat's crying. She's been very lovey since we got back. She missed us. I think I mentioned that in the video yesterday, the NFL week, the playoff preview. I'm not gonna go too much longer on this. I have to feel some rumblings in my stomach, so which I was concerned with. But I wanted to get this filmed so I can get it up because it's already 7 o'clock, and I might want to play some game or just go to sleep. You get older and you find yourself wanting to go to sleep early. Like I'll be like 7:15. I'm gonna go lay in bed, and I don't even care. Like I look forward to it. Like when I was in my early 20s, especially late teens, early 20s, even mid 20s to late 20s, like I could easily stay up super late. I'd say even early 30s, but then it hit a point. I still can from time to time. It depends. Like if we're out doing something, like we saw that concert, you come back later, it's like whatever. But if I'm just like hanging out at home, it becomes harder too. Like even when I play games, I don't, like over the course of a day, I might play a game 5 or 6 hours, but not like 6 hours straight. Like when I was sick, a couple of weeks ago, I'd be like, okay, I'll play 2 hours of Assassin's Creed Mirage, turn off the thing for 4 hours, put it in sleep mode, and start then play another 2 hours, and then, you know, they go back and forth. But it's hard for me to play like more than 4 hours straight. I remember, I want to say it was Oblivion. I remember there was one Sunday, I remember this specifically, and it was the second time I'd played it, because I originally played it on the 360, and then when I got the PS3, I picked it up again because it had the PS3 original version, because it came out after the Xbox One. The Xbox 360 one did. Had the Knights of the Nine in it. What was it called? The Knights of the Nine. I was like, ah, cool. Excuse to play it again. And I remember there was one Sunday where I played that game for like 9 or 10 hours straight. Like, I didn't turn the system off. I'd like go downstairs, grab something to eat. I was just like, oof. I think I had done it with Skyrim probably back when I first played it. But even now, when I, replayed Skyrim for the 6,000th time because they keep releasing it, I was like, I can't play it for that long of a time. I think my eyes start to get tired or something. She's really crying out there. But yeah, let me crack this last one open. I'm probably going back down to Florida in June myself. I'll take the train down for like kind of what I had to do last time when my aunt got hurt. I'll probably go down for like 13 days or something. Film some vids and whatnot down there. It's easy with the train. I love taking the train. Like, I just hate the whole plane experience. I just even when I'm waiting in the airport and stuff, I'm like concerned, like, oh, especially with Southwest, you're assigned a number and then you got to bum rush the seats. People are cutting ahead and stuff. It actually happened on the plane. Yesterday on the way back, the way down was fine. The plane was like almost half empty. It was New Year's Eve. There was 25 empty seats yesterday. But it's like we were B, 6, and 7. So A's go on, and then it's B. And there's 5 people in front of us, a family. I'm like, okay, and there's like 4 or 5 people ahead of them. And I'm like, that's weird. I guess we're in B, really, like B, whatever. They were in like the B20s, but the guy who worked there's like, I don't want to deal with this. And everyone was just getting on these people in the front. They were trying, the guy was making some kind of excuse that something that made absolutely no sense. Like, dude, it's so simple to follow. Just be like, my family wants to be a bunch of dicks, and we want to just get on a plane before you. Because I heard him say, oh, he's B21, so it's like, what are you doing up here? And the rest of them were probably around the same. Because the family was 1 through 5, and we were 6 and 7. And the family in front of us was getting on him, and then I was like out loud, like, they should They should have like a thing if you scan in a number and it's before you're supposed after, well, before, like if you're 21 and it's supposed to be 6 or something, it just goes. You know, that kind of stuff annoys me because it's like when people bring, it's like 2 people and they have like 18 carry-on bags. And they're taking up like 6 of, you know, shit sections above the seats. It's like, you know what, you're not, things don't run smoothly, and that just gets to me sometimes because it's like, that causes anxiety. It's like, it needs to run smoothly. Everybody needs to just do it properly. But I should have known they were going back to Long Island. I know from Long Island, a lot of people here are assholes. At the end of the day, it didn't matter, but it's still the point, you know, because if you let people continue to just get away with that crap, they'll continue to do it. But yeah, I just in general flight. When I take the train, I get the roomette. So, and it was expensive, but whatever. It's like $500 each way. But if you're lucky, you get your own toilet in there, which is awesome. But you have your own sink. They'll bring the food to you, but you get free meals. You can either go to the dining car to get it, which I've done, or they'll bring it to you. Which when the guy's like, "Oh, I can bring it to you," I was like, "Okay, then." I've done videos, I think twice of it. The nice little roomettes, and you're just by yourself. Close the curtains, and you just chill. And I'm like, you know what? I will pay extra money for that. I don't care that it takes 22 hours to get down to Florida, because it doesn't give me the anxiety. When I took it the last time from here, I had to take the train into Penn from Babylon. My fiance dropped me off in Babylon, so I didn't have to go from Islip. And then you find where, I don't know, Moynihan Hall or whatever, where the Amtrak's leave from. Boom, you wait in a little big area. And you just go on, boom, it's easy, it's simple, you're just in there, you throw your stuff up, no crap, there's no security check-ins, and all this type of BS, it's just like, boom, on, done, enjoy yourself. Now, if I was riding coach the whole time, I probably wouldn't like it. We did that when I was young. I can't remember, the seats are nice in coach, but unless you were sitting with people you knew, I think that would be more of a pain in the ass, and it's like, probably 75 people sharing, like, 2 bathrooms, and that sucks. But anyway, yeah, that's just an eating hard candy ramble here today. And thanks everybody tonight. Thanks everybody checking this out, and have a good night.